First time being a host for BlackboxMyCar. Gotta make sure I have smooth lips. If you're on the market for dash cams, you're probably wondering what other options there are other than Blackware. Blackware. If you're in the market for dash cams, you're probably wondering what other options there are other than Blackview, Thinkware, and VOFO. If you're new to dash cams and are simply looking for a reliable unit to install and set up, the Nextbase 622GW is a great choice for first-time dash cam users. Hi, I'm Steven from BlackboxMyCar, and we'll be taking an in-depth look at the Nextbase 622GW, an award-winning 4K UHD dash cam from the UK. A top-of-the-line dash cam from Nextbase, the 622GW is loaded with impressive functions and high-quality video capturing and this easy-to-use interface. Well, what's a review without opening the box? So let's go check it out. As you can see, we have the Nextbase 622GW, which also comes with a mount, a suction cup attachment, as well as a couple of adhesive sticker attachments for the mount, and a charger cable. It's only sold as a single front unit, so if you're looking for a rear camera or an interior IR camera to accompany it, you'll have to purchase the optional Nextbase 1080p rear view camera module separately. The Nextbase 622GW is not the first 4K dash cam in the market, and many of its features are also available in other 4K dash cams. So, why buy the Nextbase 622GW? The Nextbase 622GW offers cloud storage, a built-in screen, and digital image stabilization, and is the first 4K dash cam to have Alexa integration and What 3 Words tracking. Let's take a look at the model itself. The Nextbase 622GW comes with a 3-inch touchscreen, giving you a straightforward and self-explanatory user interface. The Nextbase 622GW also has a guided setup process, which is great for users who are new to dash cams. The 622GW comes with both a magnetic suction cup mount and an adhesive mount. The camera's built-in CPL filter allows you to simply rotate the bezel to reduce glaring and reflections for that perfect image you're looking for. This is useful for bright, sunny days in which glaring could potentially get in the way of your footage. In other words, you don't need to reach around the camera just to get the CPL filter off while driving. The Nextbase 622GW records in 4K at 30 frames per second, accompanied by a vibrant color profile and sharp detail processing. Its 50 megabits per second quality is an improvement over the Blackview DR900S and DR900X. However, falls just a bit behind the VOFO A129 Pro, which uses a 50 to 60 megabits per second max bitrate. The 622GW uses the latest Ambarella H22 chipset and an OmniVision OS08A10 8-megapixel sensor. With this combination, it can easily capture important details like road signs and license plates, which would be very useful for insurance claims when you find yourself in an accident. To add on to that, you can manually adjust the resolution from 4K to 2K for a 30 or 60 frame per second recording, or even Full HD at 120 frames per second, which Nextbase calls their super slow motion setting and allows you to capture more of the details that you might have missed at normal speed. Worried about how well it'll work on bumpy roads, dark highways, foggy nights, or the pouring rain? With the Nextbase 622GW, you can record footage in all conditions thanks to its digital image stabilization, extreme weather mode, and enhanced night vision sensors. While mounted, the Nextbase 622GW's footage could come off shaky in your video footage. Thankfully, the camera's digital image stabilization is designed to minimize your vehicle's vibrations, making your video footage smoother and easier to view. This gives it a GoPro sort of style to lessen bumps on rough terrain and still give you stunning high-quality video. Thanks to the Nextbase 622GW's image stabilization, when you drive through frustratingly rocky construction roads, uneven surfaces, or through a forest during your next off-road adventure, you won't have to worry about that shaky cam and instead have a much more stable video footage. When driving through harsh weather conditions like intense fog, the extreme weather mode is your go-to. Its clever algorithms improve image quality to capture clear and crisp footage in challenging situations. The Nextbase 622GW is a premium quality dash cam that is easy to install and use. As you'd expect from its price point, the 622GW has top-tier features fit for your drive. For instance, it is the only 4K dash cam in the market that has Amazon Alexa built into the camera, allowing you to have a hands-free experience with your dash cam. Simply tell Alexa what to do, and it can help you start or stop recording, take a photo, play music, and more without taking your eyes off the road and keeping your hands on the wheel. However, it's worth noting that the Nextbase 622GW's mobile Alexa function only supports Amazon Music, unlike an Amazon Echo which allows third-party music apps like Spotify. The Nextbase 622GW also has top quality safety features that will be very reliable when you're in an accident, such as what 3 words and emergency SOS response. Nextbase's emergency SOS feature can immediately alert emergency services of your location and even provide emergency responders with necessary information such as your blood type, allergies, and medical history. When you get hit, the 622GW's G sensor and GPS will detect the accident, and your dash cam and your phone will receive an alert to ask if you are okay. When you're unresponsive or unable to call for help, the Nextbase 622GW will automatically contact 911 and have an ambulance sent to your location. It can literally save your life. In order to get the emergency SOS response running perfectly, make sure to have your phone actively running the My Nextbase app in the background while driving, as well as cell service. You're probably wondering, what exactly is What 3 Words? No, it's not a mobile game you can play in your dash cam screen. What 3 Words is a safety feature that provides your exact location within a square to help emergency services or your loved ones find where you are. How does it work exactly? What 3 Words breaks down the entire world into a grid of 3 by 3 meter squares, with each square being identified with 3 unique words. Best of all, What 3 Words doesn't require data connection. This is a useful feature to have when your vehicle is lost, caught in a bad accident, or even in the middle of nowhere. If there is one aspect of using the dash cam that scares people the most, it's probably the process of hardwiring a dash cam to unlock parking mode. But with the Nextbase 622GW, you really don't need to fiddle around with your car's fuse panel or invest in additional battery packs just to get parking monitoring and recording. That's because the 622GW comes with a tiny built-in 320 mAh battery that gives you about 15 minutes of battery life. How tiny is 370 mAh? Just for reference, the Cellink Neo and the Blackview B124X battery packs are both 6,000 mAh and can power a 1-channel 4K dash cam for about 25 hours. Now you're probably wondering, how does the Nextbase 622GW's parking mode operate without hardwiring and on such a small battery? When you're parked and your vehicle finds itself in a hit and run, the dash cam's G sensor detects the impact as it wakes up and starts recording. Keep in mind that it takes the dash cam over 6 seconds to power on and begin recording, so chances are you may miss capturing the impact itself. Yes, unfortunately, there is no buffered parking recording as the camera is not powered on until impact has been detected. After conducting our own testing on the Nextbase 622GW, what are our final thoughts on this camera? Well, despite this high price point, the Nextbase 622GW has premium features that you would usually find in more expensive cameras, and not to mention, it's really easy to use. Its video quality is visually stunning, day or night. If you're looking for a camera with visually stunning quality as your main priority, the 622GW is a great contender. The Nextbase 622GW runs on its own built-in battery, therefore its temperature threshold is up to 45 degrees Celsius, whereas other dash cams go from 60 to 80 degrees Celsius. And those were our final thoughts on the Nextbase 622GW. I hope you found this review helpful, and if you have any more questions, please leave a comment below. For your next purchase, please use the exclusive YouTube code BBMCTube to get 5% off. And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.